In this experiment, we are going to prove the laws of reflection by using a plane mirror. The material required would be a plane mirror strip, a wooden block, a piece of or a sheet of white paper, A4 size is preferred, some pins and a pencil. You would also need a scale.
Fix a plain white A4 size sheet on a wooden board using these pins. Place a plane mirror strip against a support. I have used a wooden block in this case. Fix two pins in line in front of this mirror strip. The distance between the two pins should be more than 5 centimeters. Now fix two more pins in alignment with the image of these two red pins, which you can see in the mirror, in such a way that all the four pins, they appear to be in a straight line. So I am fixing these pins like this and one more pin here, and you can observe that these two pins and these two pins in the mirror image, they are appearing as if they are in a straight line. Now let us look at the actual arrangement of the pins. Now remove the pins and the mirror and mark circles at the points where the pins were fixed. Join these circles using a scale. On both the sides. Draw a perpendicular to the mirror in the center like this. This is known as the normal. So this was the incident ray of light because the image of these two pins was being formed in the mirror, and this is the reflected ray of light. So this is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of reflection. Measure these two angles. You will find that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection.
The observations are, we notice that the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So when the angle of incidence was 30 degrees, we measured the angle of reflection and we found that this is also 30 degrees. When the angle of incidence was increased to 40 degrees, the angle of reflection was also found to be 40 degrees. And when the angle of incidence was 50 degrees, the angle of reflection was also found to be 50 degrees. So this shows that angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection as shown in the experiment.